Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So I'm going to tell you about a buying experience I've had, an experience that I am disgusted about, an experience I would highly recommend you never deal with this company. So if you come across of this video, please avoid this company like the plague. Now first of all, I will say there's a lot of YouTubers promoting this company, promoting the knives that they sell, and they are not what you think they are. So these knives are made in China. They are not Japanese knives. They are not made in Japan. They are not handmade in Japan. They are made in China and they are not handmade. I haven't actually received the product, so I can't give you any sort of comments on the product itself. But what I will tell you, looking at other YouTubers who have actually tested these knives out, that they are pretty rubbish. Terrible, made out of tin metal, not steel as you would expect. So they are not very good knives. Now there's many videos there on YouTube from very good, respected, high quality videos where they've gone into this subject matter in depth. I will put links in the description box of a very good video that highlights the quality of these knives. I highly recommend you go over to that channel and that video and watch it. However, I'm going to tell you about my buying experience. So I'm not talking about the knives, I'm talking regarding my buying experience with HUUSK knives. HUUSK knives. Now, if you go on their website, you will obviously want to buy one of these knives if it's been promoted and you think in your head it's a good knife to buy, which it isn't. I highly recommend you don't. But if you do, you will be bombarded with 9 pages of after selling. They call it marketing, but basically they're pushing other products at you, literally on 9 pages. And to me, this is ridiculous. Let me tell you about my experience. So my dad asked me to buy a knife for my mum's birthday, and he thought, show me this website, and didn't want her to know about the gift. So I purchased it for him, but I didn't realise, obviously I did it on my phone rather than on the website, and I didn't realise I clicked no on all of the promoted items. I pressed no quite a lot of times, but there must have been some that slipped through. And then I discovered that the address that I inputted had been changed to another cottage name. Still the same street, same postcode, but a different cottage, which is the wrong address. And literally, I contacted the seller, HUUSK Knives, literally 10 minutes on a Sunday after the order had been placed, and made them aware there was a mess here. Can we please sort this out? And I was charged £180 instead of the £30 I was expecting to be charged. So something had gone amiss. The address was wrong, so was the quantity of products. So instead of a £30 order, it was a £180 order. Now I sent like 20 emails, high priority, to the company to say, please can you sort this out? The excuse they came back with me saying, it's totally automated. As soon as you place an order, it goes to China and it gets sent out straight away, even on a Sunday. So they was unable to amend the order, change it, stop it, anything. Literally just sent it. They didn't care about the customer service side. So they kept offering me through the PayPal open cases that I opened to dispute this, to say, listen, I didn't order all this, it was unauthorised. I only authorised 30 quid, not £180 worth of order. Is it possible some sort of error happened on my part? Possibly. But the address was their fault. I basically later on went onto their website to try and put in the cottage where my mum lives, and it doesn't come up. So this other cottage name, which I won't say on the video, but it wasn't my mum's address, and that was inputted somehow. I don't know how that happened. It was an error on the website, my belief, because the cottage name that I put in for my mum's address would not come up on the website, but when I did it on my phone, and I'm pretty sure I put in the right name, somehow it got changed to something else. So let me tell you about what's happened with the parcel. The parcel got to Germany DHL. Then it was transferred to the UK and got to Parcel Force. They tried to deliver it at this other named cottage, which was not my mum's address. I contacted the company saying, listen, this is the wrong address. They just wouldn't listen. Kept sending me, an explanation saying there's nothing we can do about it. Just wait for it to arrive. I kept telling them the address is wrong. They just would not understand this in their head. They are stupid. But as compensation, they kept saying, well, I tell you what, because of the issue, you just keep the items. Again, it's going to the wrong address. They keep saying it's, we'll give you 20% off. And I said, no, that's not acceptable. And it's not going to the right address. How can I receive something that is going to a different address? I live about an hour and a half drive from my mum's address, right? So obviously what Parcel Force tried to do is they tried to deliver it to this address that I couldn't go to. So at the moment it stood with Parcel Force, and I don't know what they're doing with it at present. I'm going to have to give them another ring to find out where it is. But what I've told them is I want it to be sent back to the sender. Anyway, I've been having to and from messages on PayPal trying to get my money back. So basically, as far as PayPal's concerned, it's been delivered, and that's the case closed. They've actually closed these cases, even though I've not actually got the parcel. What they don't realise is if I escalate this with my bank, the bank's going to step in and say, hang on a minute, he hasn't got the product. And I can obviously send proof to my bank where my mum lives and where I live isn't the address where they tried to deliver it to. So that's essentially the scenario there. But literally, HUUSK Knives are fighting me tooth and nail through PayPal, sending evidence of the order process, trying to give PayPal the impression that they've done everything correct. And then obviously they've given me a tracking number and they claim it's been delivered. No, it has not been delivered. The tracking says it has not been delivered. It's stuck with Parcel Force because they couldn't deliver it at this address where my mum does not live. Now, apparently Parcel Force will take this parcel and leave it at a local post office. However, in order for you to collect that parcel, you need your ID. So the person obviously who lives at the wrong address can't get the parcel because obviously they would need my mum's ID. And obviously my mum lives a little distance from that address, and would have to find a way of actually getting to a local post office to collect the parcel. So at the moment we've got a bit of a problem here. So maybe I can possibly get Parcel Force to send it to a post office, and maybe I could use my ID on my mum's behalf to collect the parcel. However, they may ask for proof of address. Now, if I don't live at the said address on the order, I can't collect it if that's the case. But the point is, HUUSK Knives have literally threw everything, including the kitchen sink, into this to try and stop PayPal refunding me, literally. And they must know the system better than me because I've been playing the game and they've got the cases completely closed. And this is ridiculous. So what HUUSK came back with was 30% off. Then they came back and said 40% off in terms of a partial refund. And I said, no, I would like to return to the sender. So I spoke to Parcel Force about possibly doing that. They say they will have to hold on to it for 21 days. If it's not collected, it'll go back to the sender. Now the seller is now saying that we will charge you a 15% restocking fee now, once it comes back, plus 5% for the postage. This company is a joke. Now, I haven't even tested the product. Now, I know for a fact the product is terrible. And again, I invite you to watch the YouTube video that's in the link It's a very informative video about the knife, where it's pretty much poor quality, and highly recommend you don't even think about buying it. They try and make out that it's inspired by the Viking films because it has a hole in the blade where you can put your little finger through and hold it. But again, check it, obviously the picture there is for you to see. But I'm going to have to be bluntly honest. And HUUSK have attacked videos like this and got them taken down for defamation, for copyright claims. Literally, they are getting any negative videos about HUUSK knives removed, but they don't take down the positive videos, obviously. And this is a brand you don't want to go anywhere near, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing this video because I want to tell you about my experience dealing with this company. And clearly, something during the order process on my phone, when I was doing it on my phone, went wrong. The thing is, I contacted them literally 10 minutes after, on the 13th. On the same day I actually got a response saying we acknowledge your emails, and the next day I got a reply saying you've opened a case through PayPal, we'll communicate with you through PayPal. And then I had to wait another 2 days before they actually replied to the cases. So at the moment, as it stands, the parcel is with Parcel Force. PayPal don't seem to give a damn, and I'm creating this video to illustrate the issue, because going to and from via letters, sometimes a personal contact with someone over the phone. I did ring PayPal and explain the situation, and they did say they would escalate the situation. But as it stands at the moment, PayPal has decided to close the cases saying it's been delivered. It has not been delivered. It's presently with Parcel Force, and the idea for me would be to let Parcel Force hold on to it for 21 days. Obviously, it hasn't been delivered, and at some point the tracking will get updated as it gets sent back to China. And these are where the products actually come from. Obviously, it come through DHL through Germany, and I don't have my money, £180, and I don't even have the product. And the thing is, if it's gone to the right address, at least we could have a look at the product, and then if we don't like it, send it back. But I think it is outrageous that the company wants to charge you 15% restocking fee when I've gone to every single possibility avenue of getting the parcel stopped or changed or updated. At the very least, I would have accepted them to modify the order, stop the parcel, and just send me one knife. I'd be happy with that. But some sort of mix-up happened where multiple items were put on. Now, on the website, if you place your order, and basically 9 pages after you've gone through the process of trying to pay for it, 9 pages of additional items gets flashed up in front of you, and you have to keep saying, no, I don't want this. 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 9 times you have to do that. And then let's say something goes wrong on the app, or something goes wrong on the website, and you sort of miss one of them, or miss maybe 2 of them. These potential items could get added to your order even though you didn't want them. So this is a warning, ladies and gentlemen. Do not do business with HUUSK knives. And by the way, they keep changing their website periodically because they get reviews like this. And I can tell you a fact that if you go on Trustpilot, you'll find a lot of negative reviews. Please go on Trustpilot, check out those reviews before you think about buying it. You might think, I'm an angry customer, maybe I shouldn't listen to this person. But you know what? My suspicion is there are a lot of positive reviews on Trustpilot that are not genuine reviews. That's what I believe. Now, obviously, I've said a lot here, and now no doubt this video they will try and take this video down. But please watch all of it and leave some comments in the description box what you think. Have you had a bad buying experience? Would you recommend these knives? Have you actually got the knife physically, and what do you think the quality are? Please, please, put comments in the box. So if anyone else watches this, they can have a look at your comment and think, well, hang on a minute, you're a legitimate person. Now, I'm reaching out to everyone out there on YouTube. Would you like to get in touch with me directly? Go to the About page and send me an email. I want to get you on camera and talk to you about your buying experience. I want to put your buying experiences on the internet, so we can find out from genuine buyers what your experience was. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Again, avoid HUUSK knives. They're not what you think they are. My advice is go into Amazon and buy a genuine Japanese made knife that is hand forged. And thanks for watching, and have a nice day. So here you can see quite a few reviews from HUUSK chef's knives. And it's up to you to make your mind up whether you are interested in doing business with this company. As you can see, there's a lot of people with similar stories to mine. Pretty much ordering something, getting something they didn't want, or being charged far too much money, and then HUUSK fighting tooth and nail to try and stop you getting a full refund. It does appear that when bad reviews are put up, HUUSK do try and rectify. In my view, this is far too late, especially when they're being contacted in good time. The customer service, in my opinion, is lousy. Most companies, when you contact them directly, will work with you and try and sort something out and stop the order going out in the first place if it's wrong, and then they'll direct you to go back on the website and redo your order. That's normal business practice. Unfortunately, this company does not understand normal business practice, and it just seems to me once they've got their money, they don't care about you as a customer. So please avoid them as much as possible and basically buy from Amazon or some other legitimate company. And thank you for watching. Remember to contact me with any stories.